someone said the ads that come up with this naked girls and stuff like that means it's like based on your taste, what you like.
Your algorithm. Yeah. So that's why you're looking at. That is why you be doing.
You know what you watch, bro? On Friday nights.
POV.
So that's your category. Have you spoken about categories before? Or you used
Why
to
do you
watch?
want to speak about categories?
He's
bro?
blushing now. He doesn't want to speak about his categories.
No, my category was
What did you used to watch?
When I was addicted to porn.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what?
No, who was your favorite porn star?
I didn't like porn stars. I only liked like the homemates.
Amateur videos.
Amateur videos, yeah. That was my thing as well. Yeah. Okay, why do we start like this?
Sorry, back in.
You'd be good in the business though. No, how to work the cameras.
Yeah,
Stop,
those-
man. Stop.
Yeah,
The adults
honestly though, if
adult industry.
if you could if you could do the
grower, not a
entertainment,
Oh,
if you could make porn videos and like
Yo,
money,
no, I couldn't.
Would you do it?
Me not saved as a Christian. Yeah.
you saved. No.
No, yeah, me saved no, but me not saved, of course.
But you're not partaking in it. You're just recording it, man.
you're providing a service.
oh, I didn't record.
Yeah. Oh, not like being no. Come on, that's too
No, I
much.
mean, you just hold the
record.
camera.
Just hold the camera.
Find-
like
no,
when,
find
like
the
do all.
Nah, not me. What? Sorry, since we're talking about, what would your porn star name, guys, be?
I saw this somewhere. Isn't it like your old pet and then your old address mixed together?
What if you
I
don't
think
have a
I'd
pet?
be like, oh well, you'll have to make something up then. What would I be?
how'd you do
Bruno
that,
Hagley. Bruno Hagley.
I actually had a pet in Nigeria. It was called Major. It was a dog.
Major.
What was my old address? Major Glenwood.
Oh, like that works. Major Glenn Wood. You get me?
No.
Oh, just be.
Mahogany, innit?
Oh,
You got bougie wood.
Bougie wood.
Idiot.
Shout out to Dave.
You're not escaping this. What would yours be?
Oh my god.
mahogany, you're ivory.
Yo, Ivory should be Goliath. Goliath.
Goliath Detroit.
Whoa.
Goliath the Philistine, bro.
You know that words, bro. Nah, anyways, man, welcome to Where's Your Head Up podcast. We had a crazy start. That was a crazy start.
Yeah.
It's your boy KD,
King Groups.
Snowden.
and we have a special guest in the building today.
Yes, we do.
Do introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I have to put on my radio voice now. It's like when when you ring up and your mom is like, "Well, how are you?" And you're like, "That's not how you talk to me." I'm Trishana, aka Trish. I'm a radio presenter / TV panelist in RTE, and at the moment I am in Bear, so 98 and Spin.
Damn.
So a bit of spin in the decks. I'm telling you, I'm a hard-working woman.
I can't wait to the day I can have my own CV say like that. Yeah, I'm King David. I do Where's Your Head Up podcast, #1 podcast.
Produce for a few porn stars here and there.
Come on, bro.
Get it how you can.
I work in the adult entertainment industry, bro.
No, but yeah, but that would be sick to just have the nice
Portfolio.
CV. Yeah, your portfolio. It sounds really good, anyways.
Look, it's one of those things. I worked really, really hard at the start. I wanted to do media when I was growing up, and I thought I was always a talker. You know, one of these people you couldn't shut up.
Yeah.
And even in school, I was a talker, and I knew I wanted to do something in like journalism / media. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. And I remember my mom was like, no, there's no money in that. You need to be a lawyer or a doctor, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I remember like, Mom, no, I need to do what I'm good at. So went to college, did journalism first, and then I studied media, general media, and then after that, I pretty much got my first job straight out of college. I started working with Beat, and then it's just been a roller coaster since then.
So, where are you from? Like, what country?
So I was born in Jamaica and grew up in Ireland. Yeah, so I always say Jamaica made Irish bread kind of thing.
Brennan's
Yeah.
bread.
What?
Yeah.
So, because I said Irish bread.
No, wait,
Brennan's
Jamaica
raw
bread,
stuff.
Irish made.
I love it though. I love it. That's my kind of joke. I love it.
My God, I'm only here 5 minutes. But yeah, so yeah, born in Jamaica. I moved over when I was about 10, 11.
Oh, you're pretty old.
Yeah, stop.
No, no,
Pretty.
no, no.
That's a bit
As
weird.
in,
Saying.
as in, like you didn't come here when you were like 5 or 6.
No,
yeah, you're pretty.
no.
You're Jamaican,
I
as
was
in.
developed
It's
to
on
know
the
Yeah,
same
best.
exactly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was like, what? Gray hair showing through your weave?
No.
So say if you move when you're 11, so do you still have a bit of the Jamaican? Can you do the accent?
Oh, of course I can.
I don't want to. I don't want to get like.
Don't say the word. I know you're gonna say.
on.
I'm not gonna say bumblecat. I'm not gonna say bumblecat. Like I'm not. I won't gonna say bumblecat. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say bumblecat. Yeah, idiot.
That is one of the things. Whenever I meet anybody, it's wagwan.
Wagwan.
Or bumbleclat. And I'm like, listen, all the bad words is what you know. And we say something else, but when I go home and I'm with my mom, like full-blown Jamaican, like my boyfriend was over the other day, he's Irish, and she was like, I was like, can you understand what we're saying? And he was like, yeah, I can get a few words here and there. I feel like with the Jamaican, it's broken English, so if you pay attention, you
You'll
can just
catch
pick
it.
it up.
You'll catch it,
You
yeah.
know,
You'll definitely catch
like
it.
some of the words are very similar.
Can you go into patois? Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's okay. So if we're getting into it, it's like where want me to say?
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Where-
we don't want no problem, my
We
guy.
don't want a problem.
I love it though. I love it. 'Cause you know what? I this morning on TikTok, some Jamaican girl and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's Irish. She's Jamaican, and some of the words sound similar. Like so the way we say
In Irish?
yeah,
Like
Egypt,
Wilga?
Egypt.
Yeah.
And it's like you
Oh,
idiot.
Irish accent. Okay.
Yeah, Irish accent. Like
I thought you meant like-
no. Yeah, you idiot. Yeah,
Idiot.
idiot. Yes,
You want idiot, you want bumbleclat idiot.
You know when they go off, yeah, it's class,
bro.
It's so.
I wouldn't argue with Jamaican.
No, I'm shook.
Why didn't you argue?
No, do you know what it is?
That's
'Cause I can't catch what you're saying, so I don't even know how bad the slagging is,
Bro.
And then I'm trying to respond. No,
Actually, do you know what? Yeah, if I was fluent in Yoruba, and so I was arguing with Jamaica, I think that's the only time I can match because see when so
it reminds me of a Yoruba slagging.
if
You're
a Jamaican
right.
person is insulting me, it sounds like you're saying a lot of things like you're idiot, and it sounds like you're just really insulting me. But when you hear Yoruba as well, like, when
It's the same thing. It's that same feeling.
Bah.
It's intense.
That's it. It's the intensity and the aggression you gotta come with, you know?
intense.
Like
hand
Jamaicans like
movements, no.
a little bit of warmongering in here, you know, you kinda know you have to like bring it.
Bro, I heard one time one like a Jamaican person was arguing with somebody. I said, "You're filthy rich." Deep English. They called you a filthy wretch.
Yeah.
But it sounded so.
I've never heard that one before.
But it is bad.
Oh, man, you
That hurts. That hurts. It's like, yo,
Am I really filthy?
I'm a wretch. Like, not one or the other.
One of my favorite ones is like, you're dirty bum. It's like, you don't even know. Like, this person probably did have a wash, but like, you pull out all the stops. Like, you're dirty, you're ranking mouth. Like, yeah.
bro. What's so? Would you be obviously? Would you be into like rice and peas? What's the other one? Jerk chicken.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
oxtail.
Oxtail,
Okay, very important
pig's
question.
foot.
Rice and peas or jollof rice?
Oh, rice and peas. See, my stepdad is Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
So on a Sunday, we usually have a bit of both of everything. So we have the jollof rice, we have the fried rice, and then we'd have the rice and peas as well. But like, I have, like, come on, I've got to stick with the
gotta stick.
Jamaican-ness. It has to be the rice and peas for me. Jollof rice definitely is up there, but
What's this thing?
rice and peas, yeah, with a bit of coconut oil,
plantain?
coconut milk, plantain, give me
Or
plantains.
plantain.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
no, plantain.
No,
See, if
not
you're-
plantain.
Trish,
What am I planting? Plantain.
Trish, plantain or
I'm
plantain?
I'm just gonna ask a simple
Yeah.
question because we're all Irish here. Spell plantain.
PLANTAIN.
Okay, spell Maine.
MAIN.
Okay, now spell mountain.
M-O.
MOUN.
That place.
T-A-I-N.
I know. I'm devil's advocate.
Yeah, that place. Okay,
Mountain.
So
Mountain.
the reason why I asked,
Mountain. It's a mountain.
someone said that to me. I was just like, oh,
And
but
I'm
how
like,
do you say
wow.
mountain? I was like, fair, but I was like, how do you say maintain?
Maintain.
It's not the
Maine. Pain.
Oh, the English language is actually messed up.
Yeah.
It's messed up. It's not the same.
No,
Like phone is PH.
Yeah, I know.
It's FONE.
Man's making his own one.
I know what you mean, but like even for us, we definitely don't pronounce it tain. Platin. You're not even getting the in, you're getting platin.
That's like Irish again. See, anything. Anton.
There's a bit of crossover.
Just sound effects.
But yeah, man. So you're into your homeland's like food. Are you? Because I'm the type of person. Yeah, they're probably way more cultured than me. I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
But I'd only eat jollof rice.
That's about it.
Yeah.
What's the stew called?
There's many different types.
There's
Oh yeah.
loads.
There's the red one.
Red stew.
With the olive. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
okay,
eat
just
red
red
stew.
stew.
But that's not Nigerian though, is it?
Yeah.
Is red stew
The
Nigerian?
way you make it can be
Like you see, there's even like
there's atadudu as well. There's
Yes.
ayamashe,
I am actually another type of red stew as well.
egusi.
Yeah.
But goosey, I know that one.
I had a
Know
goosey
it
yesterday. Oh, I went to Heritage. Oh boy,
The one I had in Heritage one time and it was so bitter, man.
Yeah.
it's because the leaves.
Yeah, it was so bitter. You put me off
I told-
egusi for a while.
I told them to not put as much leaves in it for me.
Do you know what
you
I
have a
love
choice.
I love about the Nigerians that you all know how to cook your own food. Like my stepdad can whip up his own food in the kitchen, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel like the Jamaican man them can kind of like.
I don't know if I agree though,
Yeah, no.
because I always hear like everyone that I know that's Jamaican. I only know 3.
Everyone.
No, but like I always hear on the TL like the best Jamaican food to get is the one in the house, not going out to restaurants.
Right.
And like everyone house gets the same type of food. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a very common thing that
That they can cook.
it's the same.
Like,
I think it's the same. I think it's
Maybe
equal.
it's the household I grew up in because my mom, she wouldn't have been the best cook. Like my granny can like throw down in the kitchen, like her sweet potato pudding. Like when I go back, I'm always for the ackee and saltfish. Give me the sweet potato pudding. And she has it on like, you know, the Dutch pot outside, like cooking it on the wood fire. Like that's the kind that like, she's
See,
all for
anyone that cooks in the old fashioned way,
Yeah.
listen.
You get old fashioned flavor.
They know Wagwan.
One thing I do remember from my trip to Nigeria when I was very, very young. That place is amazing, by the way, guys.
I've been.
To Nigeria?
You have?
Yeah.
Really?
I was there in 2019. We went over for Christmas and we came back, 2020, and then everything went to
Everything's good. But yeah, the one thing I remember was the way they were pounding the yam.
Yeah.
And it was like obviously this big wooden thing and this long stick and this pa 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 pa. Bro, that
It's the
pounded
best
yam.
pounded yam you've ever had in your life.
I don't like pounded yam.
Apparently, I
Anyway,
think
Ewedu.
in some cultures, they get the girl to do it to see if she's fit to be a bride.
Yeah, I've
saw that,
heard
yeah.
that before.
They see how
I've heard
good
that
she can
before.
pound the yam.
I think that's a good sign, man. That is a sign. I've seen them pounding that yam. Like I'm telling you,
I think Katya was saying it.
Yeah?
I think Katya was saying it, yeah. I think Katya was saying it. They will get to the part.
Especially with a pani and it's like, you know when it's like, how can I describe it?
Like it gets to like a paste.
Yeah, and
kinda almost,
it's just nice and round, like soft.
Soft.
Relax, bro. See, cameraman for the adult entertainment industry.
Fam, imagine you in the background.
Food.
Soft.
What is the if the thing is pounding yam for the woman? What's the thing that what you reckon it should be for the man?
Bride price.
Yeah,
The what? The bride press? What's that?
Yeah, you don't know about it. Oh,
No.
yeah. Some culture. I don't know if it's all Nigerian cultures, especially. No, it is. Right?
Most of them, anyway.
Most of them, anyway. Yeah, you pay to take a wife, basically. Your wife costs a certain amount of money, and you
Dowry.
Oh, like a
dowry. Yeah, bride price. Yeah.
Okay.
But apparently, for Yoruba culture, you give it back. That's what I heard lately.
I love it.
Like you give and then they give
What
it
do you
back.
mean you give it back? So
I
you're
don't-
paying for
Nice
it and then you
length.
say, look,
Yeah,
as soon
like
as you get married,
refund. A few repairs I need.
it was a deposit. And if you don't like it, I get the money back.
Get the money back.
Something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, listen, I wouldn't mind.
But then, to be honest, you do get it back because, like, once you get married, everyone kind of gives you money anyway.
Yeah, you're into family.
The Nigerian weddings, though, are completely different to the Jamaican weddings. Like, I want to get married married to the Nigerian tradition because people are throwing money at you. I've never seen that like it.
But be careful of this one.
Yeah, if someone puts a white handkerchief around your head 3 times, you're done.
What happens?
I said you're done.
Your first night, you're knocked out?
Trish, I probably I saved some money
from Josh's wedding.
from shout out to Josh and
Wedding and stole money.
You know you actually stole money. It's for them.
your thing's off.
You can't do that.
Yeah, see, so Trish,
Yeah.
not Trish, sorry, Josh and Ayo, shout out to your matrimony. Hope you guys do very well.
You stole from them.
Yes, I stole from them
How much is that?
$4.
It's not even a good amount.
Let me tell you what happened though. You see, I had a lot more, right? Yes, you're good. Okay. I had a lot more. They were spraying the money on the thing. Now I was still trying to act rich, bougie. But I was seeing the amount of money that was falling on that floor, bro. So I quickly stooped down and just picked a few.
I
can't believe it.
Wait till I went to my friend's graduation. Shout out to Favor. Well done on your graduation. I went to her house and I told the girls to start dancing. Let me spray them with $4, and I asked for it back.
You picked it up.
So, and I'm keeping it with
This
me.
is the same guy that was calling people broke.
For dancing.
Listen, I'm broke. You see, if I go to any party, this is what I'm just taking with me for every party now.
I have like $10.
And then pick it up after.
Yeah.
Recycle.
Reuse, reduce, recycle.
I don't represent Nigerians. That this is a bad representation of Nigerians. But that is Nigerian culture. Like when there's weddings and stuff like that, they just throw it on the bride and don't pick it up. My thing, I don't know if I go to you lot's wedding, I'm spraying it and I pick
When
it
I
up.
see you, I'll step on your leg and I'll twist you.
Do you know what? Yeah, I won't pick it up. I'll pick one of my boys. Yeah.
Do you know what? I was watching a video on Instagram of someone being sprayed at their wedding. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. This fella just walks on with bundles.
Ooh, amen.
And they start spraying out with the you know the way let's say 10 grand is wrapped up. They start spraying out with the
Oh, the racks.
the racks.
Jeez.
What?
And someone
See,
just
this is why you need to hang out with rich people.
honestly.
I feel like you need to go to a rich person's wedding where they have stacks of bills just
Oh,
throwing
nah,
out.
I'll come
it
out with at
wasn't
least
even
50K.
It wasn't the notes. It wasn't the notes. It was just the
Bundle in
stacks.
bands.
With the bands, bro. Me, I'm not dancing anymore, bro. You know that thing, yeah?
And when I got out,
Bro, but and that's the thing, you know when you have those men in the party singing, right? That's the whole point of it. So what they'll do is they'll big you up to want to spray them on money. That's the whole
they'll
point.
call
of
your
it.
Like
name.
the hype man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think they weren't calling the Meiji, but they were. Remember that?
Or they were saying like the Meiji.
Yeah, bro. They would
And
gas
you
you
just
up.
be like,
Love it.
You know what I mean?
I feel like if it's my wedding, they share me with everything. But if I see any of my friends picking up any of the money off the floor, you're thrown out straight away. Listen, my hype man will have to throw you out.
I'm definitely. Oh, speaking of weddings, you remember that? I think you talked about it on your Twitter. This girl that come out.
There was a woman dancing at a wedding, right? I'm going to see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'll probably.
It was the most aggressive dance I've ever seen in my life.
I'll probably put it on the thing.
I don't mind if you want to dance at my wedding, but if you decide to come and do this, I promise
guest.
you, I will call the police. Look at this.
She is on the floor.
She starts humping the ground.
she's
Looks
shagging
like
the floor.
she's possessed.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
She is.
shagging the floor.
Bro,
Yeah,
she's
shagging
shagging the floor.
Is it a guest? God forbid.
But you know what? That to me is a good wedding. Like if you can get hyped at a wedding, you know it's a good party. You don't want people sitting in the corner.
No,
like
no, I want you to
clapping.
dance.
Like
I
you're,
want you to
you're there
dance.
to turn up.
100%, but just turn up and shagging the floor.
Yeah, she took it to a new. I don't like that. You know,
Bro.
I would be like, you know, the Karen.
Yeah.
You know that one.
You're not supposed to be here.
You're not supposed to be here. Where's your permit? Do you have your permit?
Bro, see me, yeah. No, that's the thing, yeah. You see, with dancing, again, I think I offended a lot of people. A lot of people texted
Some
me.
people were offended. It was a joke.
It was a joke. I said that. I said if you. Said it again. So if that's like this. I said you're broke, but yeah, like it's just because it's very aggressive, and I feel
Yeah.
like rich people just dance, smooth. They don't exert
have to
too
turn
much
up.
energy. Do you know what I mean?
Two-step.
Two step. But yeah, a lot of people were just giving out to me for that. But I think at my wedding, I don't think you should do anything that would outshine me and my wife.
I agree with that. But I think at my wedding, I will be turning up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I want to party, like hands in the air. I want to twerk it. Like, you know what I mean? This is my day.
On your man.
Yeah.
And, just for the crowd.
For the fun of it, like.
like,
I'm not saying grinding up on everybody.
If my wife starts twerking for the crowd, I'm angry.
You're possessed. Don't do that. Come here.
No, I feel like if it's your wedding day, though, you're allowed to turn
of
up.
course,
You're
yeah,
not-
do your thing. Yeah.
You'll be after having a few drinks as well. Like, think about it. Like, you'll be lit. You'll want to, like, dance. Your
Just don't
friends
twerk
are
on the
there
next
hyping
man.
you up.
Imagine your wife starts twerking on the next one.
Oh no, there's this thing they
Or
do.
some man comes to collect wine.
No, he has no respect.
But someone does on your wedding, that's a fight.
Oh yeah.
Or, like literally, and all my groomsmen have to hop in.
Definitely.
Yeah, we have to
They're all
jump in.
battering you.
But
Wait,
there-
what's it?
there's this thing they do. I think it's Yoruba culture as well. I'm not too sure.
Pull the
Or
pint.
maybe- what?
They pull the pint.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What's that?
When they use the mouth to.
Nah, I don't
It's
think.
it's
to-
not
to
it's
get the-
not around your leg.
Okay, yeah, but
Sometimes
they,
it's
they
like
go
you
under
just
the girl's dress and use the mouth to take off.
Oh,
take
the
off
garter. So the garter that's on her leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pulls it off with a seat. You kind of have to climb up without using your hands.
What culture is that? I like that culture.
Can I get an invite?
I've seen it.
That's a regular thing. I think that's
really?
Yeah,
that's
I've seen
a
a
regular
bear.
wedding. So it's something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and usually something borrowed is usually like the garter. You put it up. The woman puts it up before her wedding night or on the
Sorry,
day.
this girl thing is pint. Oh, what
No,
No,
what is it?
it's just a thing that they wear on their thigh.
yeah. So it's called
yeah.
a garter. It's kind of like
Okay,
this
okay.
frilly.
It's like a cloth,
elastic
no?
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like made out of. It can be made of anything, silk, and then you put it up on your thigh, and the aim is for the husband to climb under the dress and get the garter there without using his
Is this the
hand.
white wedding?
Yeah.
White
Yeah,
wedding.
No, this is after you've married on the
On the
she's
dance
in the
floor,
middle of the dance
celebrating.
floor. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this
is there a
Ask the question.
is there a time period you can
Because man was just staying there for a minute still.
in the middle of the dance floor.
Man was just there for a minute.
time is going?
No, usually it's the master of sermon. Like they come out and you sit down, you have the dinner, and when the party's on, usually the bride is put in the middle of the floor, and then the kind of like cheering procession starts, and then the man is kind of like, it's your turn to come up, and he walks up the groom and he does his thing. But it's usually after you've had the
Everything is-
meal, it's all settled. This is the
So
party
you're
part.
lit at this point.
You are lit.
Would you do that in front of your parents? Bro, I cannot. What? My mom don't. I don't think my mom would think I'm having sex even when I'm married. You know, one's like, nah, David, no,
You're
I know you're
pure for
virgin,
life.
pure virgin,
Purely virgin.
pure God.
Never done it before.
But like, I think the conversation with my mom after I'm married would be like very
different.
So Dave, hope you're enjoying yourself. She still won't mention the fact that you're having sex. I hope you're.
Oh, she's treating you well.
You're
Is
being
she feeding you?
and they expect you to automatically have children, but they
yeah.
don't want to
The
talk about
next
you. Are you saying? But yeah.
Because you will always be angelic in your parents' eyes.
Yeah,
though.
100%.
You're like, I don't do that. What are you
No,
talking
I don't think.
about?
I don't think. No, not me.
No.
No, not me. Angelic, oh no.
Well, yeah, man. I have a question for you guys. Would you guys say, this is based on my experience this week, yeah? Would you guys say in general that you're confident people?
What was your experience?
Yeah.
What was the
Give
experience?
us your experience.
I want to know why that question came up.
All right, so I actually mentioned it to Snowden, I think, anyways. We went to play football last Monday,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and I prepped myself for the whole week because the last time I played football was a couple months back, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking about maybe over 6 months, maybe 8, over 8 months ago, yeah.
Okay.
I played football with the Tyler boys. Shout out to the Hood Astro, yeah. Them man are crazy. Like, it's not only football, it's rugby, it's everything. It's all in one. Yeah. We fight, we play football, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not up to scratch because of the pandemic, and I've been
It's
eating.
been a while.
Because
Yeah.
of the pandemic.
I'm actually a decent baller. But the pandemic hit me.
Yeah, like your knee injury as well. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
It's spoils back too many. Yeah. And so I'm playing football, and I'm really Goody, you know, this is Goody pissed me off actually. I'm telling you what he did. Because I'm playing now, yeah, I've come on and yeah, I'm very out of touch. I'm very like I'm slow. I'm
Rusty.
not. Do you know
Where
what I
does
mean?
the pandemic make you forget to kick the ball? Like it's just the ball. Get it to the
Nah,
other
nah,
side
it does,
in the goal.
That's
like,
why Sancho.
Whoa.
Sancho missed.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it wasn't ready.
Yeah, it wasn't ready. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So you
You have
have
to
and
feel-
you have to be.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I
Make
wasn't.
love to the ball.
Literally, that's what Messi does.
Honestly. So
Arrest that in.
So I was playing. I lost the ball a few times. And Goody was like, "Get him out!" Goody was like, "Get David off!" And I was like, when I walked off, and Goody just looked straight. He didn't even look at me. I'm like, you know, you're a prick, man. Because you know how it is, man. I'm trying to get into it. I came off with my little brother, yeah, and that just knocked my confidence. But like, I'm serious. Like,
She said, "Oh,
no, listen.
I get it though. I feel it for you.
My confidence was so low. I'm a confident guy in general. I like to think, but I couldn't even bring myself to ask my brother like, "Yo, can you put me down for football?" Because I was scared. So I heard like, oh, there's some guys up in DIT playing football and the level is not up there. But I remember prepping myself all week and going up and thinking,
imagine they watch this."
no, listen, the level's not great. The level's not great. But yeah, I remember I prepped myself up like seriously, and then I remember like just getting the feel of the ball, and I started getting into it, and I was like, oh, I got my confidence back. So then some of the boys asked me on Wednesday randomly, "Do you want to come to play football again?" Bro, I had someone coming in here to shoot a video. I said, "Smiley, you better come in here. I'm gonna go play that football." I went to play that football and I was confident. I got my confidence back.
You
know what I mean?
lift it up.
Yeah, man, I scored 3 goals.
Come on, bro.
Fair play to you.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Fair play to you, yeah.
Not bad.
So yeah, I just want to say I'm back.
Any clubs need.
I'm back playing ball, but yeah. So would you guys say you're confident people in general? Because that really made me think about, okay, like to be able to do stuff very, very well in life. Really,
Confidence.
you should have some level of confidence. You know what I mean? Maybe not over. Like there's a difference between cockiness
Confidence and cocky, yeah.
Yeah, but just having that level.
There's a very thin line though between
Yeah.
confidence and cocky. It's
Oh,
very,
I
very
think
thin.
someone said it this week. I think it was that Madam Joyce podcast. I think so.
Shout out to
Said, confidence is like when you're not being confident to a next person's expense. Or is it arrogance to use is when you're being like arrogant, like overconfident to a next person's expense. So like it's good to be confident,
Yeah.
but just don't take it to that extra mile that you're now bringing other people down with you because you want to be the most confident person in the room.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
of them,
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah.
See, now for me, confidence is like, I think it's something you have to kind of work at. It's not something that you can like fake for too long.
Yeah,
You know, I do a lot of public speaking and a lot of girls kind of go, "Oh my God, you know how you get it?" And for a while I did fake it, but I feel like if you don't really believe in yourself and believe it, like what you're
You won't
bringing
be
to
able
the
to fake
table,
it.
you can't.
You can't even fake it.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think it's something you can literally be like, okay, you know, I'm going to walk into this because it's going to show, it's going to come through
Yeah.
eventually. But I do get the whole arrogance thing. Like if most people who are at the top, I think it's kind of hard not to cross that line because you're there.
Okay,
you
hold
know,
on.
you're being.
I was about
almost.
to say that, right? But like, what if that's the level of confidence that requires that is required for that level of success?
I don't
Do you know what it
Say that
is? No, because think about this, right? Everyone says Kanye is arrogant, but like, I don't know anyone I've ever met or know about that believes in themselves more than Kanye does.
And they do say
And look at the level of success he has attained.
Yeah.
It makes sense with the level of self-belief that he has. Now, to me, that I'm looking at things this way, I'm like, okay, he's very, very confident. But some people are like, he's arrogant.
Yeah.
because they say to get to that very top, not a lot of people have like to get to the top, you have to do someone over. So to get to the very top, you have to have a level of
It's belief in yourself, though, and belief in your talent. I think to get to that level, you have to kind of back yourself. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be arrogant with it. I think Kanye is taking it to a whole other level. You know, I am Jesus. I am, you know, I am the second coming. I am the Messiah. Like, I think that is where you need to draw
like
the line.
look at the difference
you're-
between someone like Kanye and someone
Yeah.
like say Anthony Joshua now.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua. You can say because Anthony Joshua, you can say he may be putting up like maybe a front. Because no one can be that nice and that humble. Because every single interview
we've never seen it before. I think it's because we've never seen it before.
I think with AJ, I think the thing is
it's too nice.
Yeah, but that's like that's his personality.
Nice. I don't think it can be too nice. I think you can like
nice,
you have to be
You can't be
likable
too
though
nice.
as well.
You can't be too nice.
You think so?
Yeah, you can be too nice.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love AJ as well.
Yeah.
He's a very likable guy.
Yeah.
But I just get a feeling
I
of
know
it's,
what
it's
you
like
mean.
it's like a poster boy.
I know what you mean. I know
It's
what
like
you
a
mean.
poster boy. So he can't say. Even I was watching, I think when I was about to fight, who was it?
Breeze.
No, one of the black boxers.
Before
What's his name again?
Yeah, like he's not a villain in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, like I think he was throwing shots at him, and you could see him. He was holding back.
Yeah.
Like he wants to. The boy is on camera, so he can't ruin his image.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by saying he's too nice.
I know what you mean, but like on the other side, it could just be I know how to just like handle myself.
Control.
Do you know what I mean?
Control himself in
'Cause
situations.
Yeah, like I think with confidence, and arrogance, there was like. I think you do need confidence in life,
100%.
And backing yourself is not an arrogant thing. Backing yourself is saying,
But
you know what?
wait,
But like,
so-
there's levels to backing yourself as well, though.
Yeah, I know. There
Jimmy,
is,
you
there is.
know when you get to that point where no one believes in you at all.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I am the shit.
But even when you
You-
back
you-
yourself, you have to show results.
Yeah.
You can't back yourself and say I'm the best, but you're not winning. Like Conor McGregor, we know him for saying I'm the best.
Yeah.
He just lost his last fight.
The last four
Four
fights.
Yeah.
fights. He's been losing
4
for a
out of
long
5.
time.
So he's starting to look stupid now.
He doesn't sound now. Do you know what? Now his confidence sounds like arrogance because he's losing.
Yeah, I suppose.
But
yeah.
it is arrogance when it
It
comes
is
down to
arrogant.
Conor, though. I don't
is.
think. I think when he started out, it was confidence.
Yeah. You think-
And I think
But, like-
it was kind of, I'm backing myself.
Has anything
But
really
now
changed,
he's
though?
gotten to that level where he feels like he's untouchable and it's
Yeah.
turned into arrogance.
It's the
because he
money.
thinks
Yeah.
like he is.
Has
Yeah.
anything really changed though
For Conor.
Yeah,
A lot has changed.
in terms of how he spoke? Because I
No.
don't think that has changed much.
Yeah, no, he's always
He's always spoke the same
No,
from the beginning
Listen,
till now.
let's not even change. Let's not even get into so much about him as a fighter. Him him outside fighting. So every fighter, Mike Tyson, flipping,
Everyone's
Muhammad
yeah,
Ali,
yeah.
their thing is to trash talk before fights or whatever it is. AJ's is a surprise because he's like, oh, just we'll see.
But now he's starting to do it.
He started to do it like with
Fury.
Tyson, yeah.
He started to do it.
So it's one of those things where like, okay, in fighting sports, it is
That's-
okay to be arrogant in the sense
That's
like,
part of the game.
Yeah, I'll smash your face in. Do you know what I mean? It's a tactic or whatever it is. But we see what Conor's doing outside of that. He's hitting old men. He's flipping, smashing buses. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, do you know what it is? I feel like Conor's like your average street boy. I don't know where he's from, but do you know what I mean?
Crumlin,
Yeah.
Crumlin.
He's your average
Wait, I was in the taxi a few months ago with what did you say it was again? Like distant cousin or something.
Everyone's a
Irish
cousin.
taxi drivers
Everyone's-
can lie.
Yeah, look, someone told me in my school that, oh yeah, third cousin.
Yeah, everyone's a cousin. Everyone's a cousin. But like, yeah, he's one of them lads that just got a lot of money.
Yeah. And I think
Went to his head.
yeah,
Yeah,
it can
and-
get to your head and it
and,
can
yeah.
become arrogance, you know what I mean? But like, see with the confidence thing, like I feel like even as far as seeing them doing a podcast or doing your radio show and stuff like that, like being able to put it out, do you get what I'm trying to say? I release this to the world, is some level of confidence that you say, do you know what? I'm backing myself to like in the quality, in the content, or whatever it is, for you guys to like this, or whatever it is. Yeah. And do you know what? It may take some people some time to catch on to it.
Of course.
And yeah, but like you guys gonna know that there's quality here, but that's because of our confidence to put it out. Do you get what I'm
I
trying to
hear
say?
you.
But then the line when it's crossed is like, ain't no other podcast better than us. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
All of you are shit compared to us.
That's where you get into the arrogance.
That's
zone.
arrogance. Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
But like
I agree.
backing yourself, confidence, because I feel like the older I'm getting, I'm losing confidence in. When I say I'm not gonna. I don't want people to start saying, "Oh my God, David, let me help you." Like I'm losing confidence in David. I'm more becoming the guy that's behind the scenes now. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm trying to like empower other people because I feel like they probably got it and I don't have it. So it might be maybe an insecurity or whatever it is. But I don't. back myself.
When did that start?
Pandemic, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just one of those, like, I don't know, man.
I feel like it comes with age. I think when I was younger, I was a lot more confident because the ways of the world and the outside world didn't kind of permeate as much. Like people's opinions didn't really matter. You know, now I feel like I'm listening more to what people are saying and it's sinking in more. And I don't know
Sticking
if
to
it's
you ever so slightly.
Yeah. Like people used to be critical and I'd never bat an eyelid. But now you kind of sit down and you're overthinking it and you're thinking, oh God, maybe they're right, you know? Maybe, and your mind starts searching for
what my
reasons
mind
why
does
they're
is,
right.
do they have a point?
Yes.
That's what happened to me. I was like, why would you say that? Do you have a point?
Well, you know what? Even thinking about it, you're going to start making up stuff that makes them have a point.
Yeah. You
The best thing would be to just, but it's hard though. It's hard. I get it's hard.
It's so weird, yeah. I was the guy that always said, comments don't bother me. I don't care about comments, right? Cool. You know me, I love perfumes. I probably overspray.
TikTok comment, is it?
Right. So there was one TikTok comment.
I saw that.
So there's one TikTok comment. The person goes, I saw that tall fella in Lidl, right? And then it goes way too much aftershave. And I was like, okay. and then no, but that's the thing. It didn't happen in that moment. Then the next day I was going out. And then I sprayed one. I was like, yeah, that's enough. Knowing full well, like the day before, I would have done 10. I was like, yeah, that's enough. And then I was going out, and I'm like, wait, why the hell did you do that?
Yeah.
Like, why you like literally, it's a faceless human being.
Yeah.
And now they've controlled my real life. I'm like, yeah. He needs
I think
to
we all say that comments don't bother me when we're not in the public eye like that.
Yeah.
But then when you now get in the public eye and people start commenting on you, it's like,
Those hurt.
It does have some sort of an
even
effect.
me, yeah, like, I look at the comments and I even catch myself sometimes like, oh my God, I don't want to see a negative one. Because if I see a negative,
That's the only one that sticks to you.
Yeah.
Even though there's 50 positives.
like one of our TikTok videos, this one guy said, are these guys even funny? I don't find these guys funny. And it was like over 1,000 comments on that one video. Yeah. And people were laughing. Yeah. But it's that one guy that said that this guy isn't funny. I was like, and I watched the video again. It's like, was this funny? But over 1,000 people find it funny, but it's just that one guy that's saying, so F that one guy.
It is. Like, I think it's just the way humans work sometimes. It's kind of like,
it's confirmation bias. So your brain always searches for that one thing that the negative, the one thing the person said. So like you could have a million, as you said, great comments, and that one bad comment is the only one that sticks. And you might have heard something like 6 months ago, somebody said something to you and it was along those lines, and your brain automatically goes there. Exactly. And you're like, okay, maybe that person was right because now someone else is saying it. Your brain starts searching for the negative.
We all got trauma.
Oh, stop.
PTSD. You can't please
Black people
everybody.
don't like therapy.
Bro, would you do therapy?
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask, you see, even with the confidence thing, I think it's also to do with like my upbringing as well.
And how you see yourself.
How you see yourself, you know, especially growing up in Ireland or wherever it is. And, you know, of course, there's a lot of people who are amazing in Ireland. Like, a lot of the white Irish people are amazing. And then there's obviously the bad eggs, where they would tell you certain things, or certain people are stopping you from progressing in certain things. Certain people make comments that kind of like damage your confidence growing up. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like black people, like, we're taught. I was even having a conversation with my mom the other day. I think I mentioned it here as well. Was, you know, years ago when she came, the first generation of black people, whatever it is, when they came, bro, they were pushing us in the buggies in Pioneer Street, and a white person would spit on their face. Yeah. And they would just
that bad.
Yeah, and you just
wipe your face and keep going.
Keep going. Because you're taught to survive here. Do you know what I mean? You came here as a refugee. None of us came illegally, but you came allegedly. so you had to like survive. You know what I mean? So you don't have time to think about your feelings. Yeah. And I feel like that was kind of passed on to us, because, you know, I remember one time I came home from school and I was walking home, wherever it is, and someone like throwing rocks at me saying, "Yeah, black bastard." And it's one of those things. I came home and I'm thinking, I'm gonna say to my mom. My mom's gonna
my mom's like, basically,
"Yo, are you a black bastard?" And I said, "No." And she's like, "Okay." And it was that type of thing that it drills into your mind, like, yo, don't think about your feelings. Just get through it, like survive. And so I feel like it does a lot of damage later.
It's a good
on.
and bad thing.
Yeah, because later
you're not
on,
dealing with it.
yeah, you're not dealing with it, and then later on you feel like, oh, can I even succeed? Like even with us getting a little bit of success here and there, people are calling us, people are escaping us and all. People are doing this and that, yeah. But it's almost like I feel sometimes like, but can we actually make it here?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you guys have that?
little bit of confidence kind of knocked a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like, you can. Yeah, you can. Because, you grew up here, you know the culture, you know the people, and there are good people and bad people absolutely everywhere.
Yeah,
but it goes back to that belief in yourself as well. Because I remember when I started in radio, there was no other black person on
I
radio.
didn't even know there was.
Do you know what I mean?
Reach out to us.
And I was literally the only one. And I remember going to the Ploughing Championships. Don't judge me.
Ploughing?
Yeah,
You're from Waterford, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that like farmers competition or what?
It's a huge thing. So the agricultural community come together and they have
fair
like
play,
a
fair
big
play.
Like the
festival.
Olympics for farmers.
That's
You
actually
have
cool.
to go next year. Like honestly, it's the best crack. Like everybody, all the farmers.
Is
and
it like who can plant the best?
No, there's loads
seed
of
or
different
what?
competition. Who is the best tractors? But there's
yeah?
loads of different things.
Do you know
going
what?
on.
Yeah, 2022. I want to try different things. I'm good to plow.
You have to go. You have to go, lads. But I remember walking through and I heard this guy behind me because I had my work jacket on, so it was branded at the back. And I heard somebody go, I told you Trish was black. I told you Trish was black.
Oh my days.
And he wasn't saying it in an offensive way, but I remember thinking, oh God, like obviously I sound different to everybody else who's on air right now. And it started like seeping in a little bit. I was like, okay, maybe I need to change how I sound a little bit because I don't want to necessarily stand out. Like when you're in a situation or an environment where you feel like you're the only one, you kind of sometimes just want to blend in. And I remember thinking,
That's why we're all good at code switching.
Yeah.
yes. Oh,
Going to work, what's the story, lads? Is all right?
How was your weekend?
Yeah, and I see my
Drinks with
boys
the
and I'm
boys.
speaking like
Don't even
this.
drink.
Don't even drink.
Like I think code switching itself, the skill of code switching is a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
ultimately what it is, right? Like, I'm going to blend in here. Because I remember when I first came to Ireland, right, walked into class, and my teacher goes, all right, guys, here's Tommy. He's a new student, blah, blah, blah. And I was the same height as my teacher, which is kind of crazy, right? But anyway, I walked into the playground. The first thing I heard was, you're a nigger.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And like, instantly he was like, okay, I don't like this type of attention.
Yeah.
So like, I'll do everything I can to not get it.
Yeah.
I was like, how about Starry? He's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, listen, I'm just gonna be one of you lads,
Yeah.
just so I'm not the outsider. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yo, Tommy, you want to get a tattoo?
Are you getting tired up?
Actually, I want to.
What, sleeve?
Do you have one?
On your
No,
breast?
no tattoos.
Would you get one?
No.
Do you know?
No, I'm not a tattoo person. I love tattoos on other people,
Yeah.
but on me, first of all, I can't deal with the pain. I don't love pain. I think somebody coming towards me with a needle, unless it's like a doctor. I don't really see why I'm going to put myself through the pain, but I absolutely love it
no,
on men.
definitely
especially.
Would you get a rose
You know?
tattoo?
No, definitely not. No.
Do you know what?
That's African anti-team.
Fam, every African auntie that loves hall parties,
Yeah.
they all have
Rose.
the rose
On the
Ooh, yeah.
chest.
on the
Right there.
chest,
Or if they're bad, they got it on the above
on the
the
lower
They
back.
used to
lower
call
back.
that the tramp stamp. I don't want to say it.
It makes
but
sense now.
listen,
Anti-bookie.
That's what they used to call it.
No wonder.
Not my words. I didn't make it up.
If your mom has it, what happened? If you realize that your mom has a tattoo on her chest,
If you
a rose tattoo on her chest,
No, if she has a lower back tattoo,
So the lower back,
a butterfly on a lower back, what do you say to your mom? What conversation do you have with your mom? How do you bring it up to your mom? Like,
should I tell you
Mom,
what the conversation
mom,
is?
yeah,
No.
Trump.
Who's really my dad?
Mom, did you do any work in Italy?
He went there.
Anyways, all right, let's
It's mostly the
let's move. Let's drift past this so quickly.
Italians.
So you're getting a tattoo.
I'm thinking of it.
What would you get?
I don't know yet. That's still.
Where would you get it?
My arms.
Sleeve? Or just
Probably. See, that's too
I wanted to get a sleeve. I'd definitely get like
I wanted to get
maybe one or two small ones.
a half sleeve here.
Oh
of what?
I don't know.
Cross? Jesus?
Oh, maybe.
no, I'm trying to get across.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, like here.
But then if you put your hand like this, then it's upside down.
So that's satanic.
Do you know what? Yeah,
Are you
I'm
Christian?
just gonna get John 3:16. For God to love the world.
But you see, most people who are getting tattoos, they always have like a meaning behind it.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
yeah.
this was for this, or this was for my brother, or, you know, my cousin or my auntie or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't, like, if I am going to get one, it would have to mean something.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like that's the thing. But I wouldn't just go get a sleeve to just go get a sleeve.
Yeah, just get like a line,
No,
a big
like-
line and clock. I know people have like clocks and then
Clocks?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
running out of time. They need to get something done.
But yeah. No. So speaking of tattoos, yeah, because I saw your tweet, I was like, it just reminded me of a story of one of somebody that I'm aware of. Let me put it that way, because I don't want to narrow certain things down. Yeah. Went on holiday, went on a mad sesh,
Okay, got a tattoo.
got a tattoo of certain man. In certain
In certain places.
Certain
yeah,
places.
Okay, yeah.
around the backside.
Okay.
Initials type of vibe.
Okay.
In what?
Initials.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So got it as a partner. The initials of his partner?
The partner is of that time.
Okay, yeah.
So now they're broken up.
So on holiday, tattoo of the partners
Partners.
that they just had an interaction with at the holiday.
Okay.
The
So like a fling.
one night thing,
And she got a tattoo of the person,
initials
of that person on that
of the
body.
two people.
Oh,
Oh, she did a threesome.
That is mad.
I'm not saying anything. Two man.
No, she did a threesome.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Two man.
so she had
Tattoo
this. Okay.
Okay.
So this individual
Let's go. She went on holidays, had a
Yeah.
threesome. Oh my God, the initials on her ass.
of the two guys on her.
What? One cheek for him, one the other cheek for him.
My question. She's in the new, say the person's in a new relationship.
Yeah.
How do you deal with somebody's, because it's going to go into a deeper question, yeah. But yeah, what you lot saying?
I don't like. What did you drink? Why?
Cover it up.
Yeah.
Cover it up.
With what?
Another
rose.
tattoo.
Because I think it goes into my question of how do you deal with your partner's past if it's something that you're like, boy, do you know what I mean? Or maybe even still affects them today.
I don't think you should be getting anybody branded on it. Yeah. I feel like we all know how fickle relationships can be, right? And I know when everybody's in love, you feel like it's going to last forever and you think this person's going to be my wife for lifey. But the thing is, with how relationships break up these days, I think it's a bad idea to start getting people's initials. Like Adrienne Bailon, she got Rob Kardashian's initials on her ass. I don't know if you remember that. Then when they broke up, she had to get it laser removed.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, you're going through
painful.
pain to get that removed. Like, I don't
It's
care how
literally-
much I
literally
love
pain
you.
in her ass.
No.
It's like
A pain in her ass, yeah.
Like every time.
It's
That's
not worth
crazy.
it. It's not worth it.
I'm not for like. I'm not for it.
Branding.
Two. On each.
But then if you get the, if you love me, you get it.
If that,
If
man.
you get that.
If you use that as an
That's
reason for a
that's
tattoo,
manipulation.
you can walk away from me.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Because if you decide to use that, then that means that's a tactic that you'll always use.
But imagine the guy he's sitting there from the back and he just seeing this
two other names. Two other names.
Like who's
You
J-
really slap her.
no, who's J and T?
Yeah, no, it's for me. I think it's really just in general. Like I feel like, because I remember one of my guys was like, he had a certain standard that he put on maybe all women or whatever it is, and then he got into a relationship and say later on in the relationship you realize that, she kind of covered that up at the start. She didn't really let him know about certain things in her past or whatever it is. I remember he called me and he was like, "Yo, like." She kind of lied, and this is my standard type of vibe.
I don't know if I won't say if she lied.
No. That's how he felt. That's how he
He
felt.
felt like she
Yeah,
lied.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Because
No,
they
she
probably
did.
had conversations
No,
about
she did.
like
No, she did lie.
who were you with before,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she didn't say.
She did lie because she knew, like, they had that conversation beforehand of my certain standard. I don't want to mention the standard, but
Yeah, I get
my
you, I
certain
get you.
standard, and she's like, yeah, I fit that.
Okay.
Later on in the relationship, she now
Fine,
revealed
okay,
that
okay,
she
okay.
does.
Everybody do that at the start of a relationship.
you're trying to
though.
sell
You're your
yourself.
best self.
Don't-
Like you're putting your best foot forward. Like anything that person says for like the first, I don't know, couple of weeks. You'd still be like, you know, I'm a virgin. I've never touched another lad in my life. Like, what are you talking about? You know, you
What
want
are
to put your
guys?
best self forward. Exactly.
Yeah, no, no.
Blinkers on. Never seen them.
But what if the guy comes up to you and goes like, yo, I like say it's the virgin thing now,
Yeah.
I'm a virgin and I want to be with a virgin as well.
Yeah.
Right? And then you said to him, yeah, sure, I've never slept with anybody before. Now you tell him a year later, oh, by the way, it was about 6 months.
I think your past is your past and you leave it there. Like it never happened. You know, even I do my snoop at the very beginning, maybe on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. You do the back check. But apart from that, I don't want to know. I'm not going to ask you any questions because I know I'm going to feel bad at the end of it. Like, you know, if you tell me you slept with like 50 different women, I'm going to be like, what? So I'm 51, you know?
Like, I'm just going to go. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, just take all your stuff.
While you're crying in the bathroom, you're going, sugar, I'll never live up to this.
My mistake was I think I said it all my past.
Oh, bad mistake.
But she's still here, so.
Yeah, bro, I still get a lot for it, bro. Every day I'm called a hoe.
But if it's true, it's true. Like, you know what I mean?
Relax,
You can't blame your girlfriend for calling you what you are or what you were.
Tell me your choice of words, and you're good with words. So why would you do that? No, do you know the ones like I personally, it just that conversation I had with my friend made me change my perspective of people's past in general.
To what? What was it before? What is it now?
Mine was mad judgmental, even though I was like, I wasn't
going around.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But I was mad judgmental to like,
Yeah.
she's gotta be this, blah blah blah. And then I think I realized as well, like just on like just being judgmental, it's like that's the past. And I had a conversation with my good friend Janice about 2 days ago, and she said to me, 2 years ago you were say version 2.0. Now you're version 2.9, right? And literally, someone can't like you've progressed from 2.0. You're literally a whole new, not like a whole new person, but you're
a better person.
Yeah, because you've progressed every single day. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I think for me, my thing is with people's past is their perspective on their past. That's important to me. Do you get me? So someone tells you that, oh, I've done these things, and they're able to.
Wait. Oh, jeez.
You're good. Come in quick. But anyway, what if you're able to say to me that these are the mistakes that I've made, and you're aware of what you've done yourself, then to me, I'm like, I take it as you're introspective enough to be aware of what the mistakes you've made. If you know that you've made those mistakes, I want to believe that you wouldn't make them again, and I'm okay with that. But you know those people that they've never done anything wrong. Like I am
Perfect.
I'm perfect, and all the mistakes of my life has nothing to do with me, but everybody else but me. Then I'm like, then your past is a problem to me. Yeah, do you get me? Because you clearly haven't learned anything from it. Do you get me? Yeah,
100%.
I think you have to, like, if you're in bad relationships, like up until the person you've met or whatever, you kind of have to, learn from it a little bit.
100%.
And I'd expect the person to learn from it before they get with me or you know, go through the process of dealing with their own trauma or whatever, and then step to me and,
Would you ask that question about your past
Yeah.
early on or late? A bit, not late,
what's the question you're gonna
5
ask?
years, but
No, so like obviously like okay, I would like to be aware of
your past.
your past. Like
Yeah.
now, you're probably
What
thinking
about
of
the
body
past?
count? I don't.
Like you know what? I wouldn't want you to go into detail now.
That's it.
Because
Yeah, no,
I'll start imagining stuff. I don't want that in my head.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hear like Jeremy clap my cheeks. I wouldn't even want to hear that. Like that's not what I want to hear. But no, I never want to. I actually never want to hear that. But like it's one of those things where I'm probably more on the side of okay. Oh, have you had a boyfriend in the past? And then in that one, if you just answer me yes, I probably should know what the vibe is. If I ask you, oh, have you had a relationship in the past?
yeah.
And you go, yeah, and you leave it there, I know you've
There's
had many.
something there.
I know you've had many, and I'm just leaving.
No, what if she
No,
goes,
no,
gives you a short then she's been with loads of
Nah,
people.
girls don't give short answers.
They will
say
tell
yeah.
you.
His name was. They just don't say yeah.
I was in like she's gonna tell you how many relationships she has.
know.
If she just tells me yeah, she's not trying to tell me something.
I don't know.
So I'm just
See,
gonna
you
I'm not
haven't
with you.
changed then because you're still coming up with,
That's judgmental.
judging. Exactly. No, I don't think so.
That
I
is
don't-
judgmental in
Maybe
nature.
she just doesn't want to go there because she went through something in that relationship that was traumatic or,
Okay.
it ended badly. So it's just better to just go, yeah, look.
No, but we need to have that conversation of your past.
why do you
Because
need to
the
go
issue
through
is technically speaking, you're in the wrong in that scenario because she's answered your question.
No, I know. I'm just
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
I've made an assumption based on the answer. Not,
You
not,
want
not,
details.
He wants.
Yeah.
He asked the question and then after the question said, "Please explain."
Yeah, that's what I meant. But obviously,
Okay, okay.
I haven't said it that
yeah.
way yet. But I think for me personally, I just think that having a knowledge of your girl's past in one, like, okay, whether it's in the first week or in the 6th year,
Yeah.
you should have some sort of knowledge because then it will help you navigate through your relationship. Do you get what I'm trying to
Yeah, I
say?
got
So
you.
if say something traumatic happened to her, whatever it is, and certain things are triggers. Now, obviously, it's not something that you just come out of the bat and just say like this happened to me. But it's like you might step on certain things and then you might not know where it came from, and so it's important
Takes
to like
time as well. For us
yeah.
to
Do you know what I
open
mean?
I get
So
you.
a conversation about the past for me is important. Just now,
To see where you're at.
just in general and everything.
And
to be
even for
honest.
that question about the past, I don't want to. Like I said, don't want to know details. I just want to know.
Tell us what you want to
Were you sleeping around?
Nobody's going to be honest about
Wait, no,
that.
wait. Were you in a relationship and you were sleeping with people in your relationship, or were you a hoe?
So were you a cheater?
There's 3 categories there. Just let me know one of them, and I'm good.
And
And I'll make my decision from there.
I see. I think I'm kind of on the fence with your kind of wanting to know about the past. Like I see where you're coming from, but for me as well, I'm okay with figuring things out situationally.
yeah,
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, okay, this thing happened. Grant, where did it come from? If in that moment you want to tell me about your relationship, fine. Now I know going forward we don't have to have that kind of an issue again. Do
Yeah.
you get me? So that's why I'm kind of okay not knowing everything about your
yeah.
past
No,
at the
no,
start.
no. I wouldn't.
along those lines.
I don't think you'd ever know everything from the
Okay,
beginning.
okay.
Even when you get married, you still
Yeah, you still find out
learn
stuff.
about
Okay.
about her past. But
Okay.
I'm saying
I think you're saying the same thing. Now.
Yeah, just-
It is important to know.
it is important to know certain like not
to
even
know how
certain
to
things.
navigate and how they think, how
Yeah.
they handle situations,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah, fair.
And
I think everybody is different though. Like every relationship you're in,
Very different.
it's very different.
different.
So
Yeah.
I can't base how I'm going to be with you on how I was with that.
'Cause I'm
other
a
guy.
different
He's completely
person as
different-
well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the things he brought out in me, you might not bring out in
Yeah,
me. You
yeah,
know. So
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like dragging up things from that relationship sometimes you're going down a really slippery slope. I think. Whatever you are bringing to the table now, I go off of your personality, your vibes. What do you bring?
I
what
suppose
are you
yeah,
bringing out in me?
Your take is more like of a we're moving forward. Like we're
Exactly.
here, we're moving forward.
Yeah.
I agree with that because sorry, I think also with me, I'm very like that. I'm very like I don't judge your action based on what my ex did.
Exactly.
So I can completely separate you and my ex. If you do a similar thing to my ex, it's like, but it's you though. You're a whole different person. You know, she was her own certain
Exactly.
person. So I do understand that, but I suppose I'm a very conversational person, especially when I'm on the talking stage. Obviously, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to talk, right? And in those talking stages, I could be on the phone till 3 a.m. and I'm very open. Generally, so I could go into certain things where like, yo, this is like, you know, I may not talk about my ex, but I might just talk about certain things I've learned, certain things, maybe certain traumas and stuff like that. I might go straight into that, like not straight into it, but if I trust you, I could go into certain places. You get what I'm very there, and so usually what happens is that they kind of reciprocate that a little bit and tell me a little bit about
Themselves as well.
themselves. You know what I mean? I'm not having the conversation with girls and tell me about your past. And she's like, oh, well, no, do you know what I mean? It's true
conversations
conversation.
that
And
lead-
it's pretty smooth as well. I'm a smooth guy, I like to believe, but you know what I mean?
Why did you have to look at the camera for
Well,
that?
just let them know, like,
You big weirdo.
do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I think? As well as what you said about kind of moving on completely, I think certain things can be triggers.
Definitely.
That's the problem. So I feel like, do you know what I mean? Like, if someone says something to you and you might just try, like, what would you say something like that to me? But you're actually responding to how that type of statement made you feel as a result of a previous relationship. I think because of that, it's really important to know. That's when in those moments you're like, okay, where's this coming from? Because that's not what I meant. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
See, most people don't recognize their own triggers.
Yeah,
like you don't know that that's coming from that past relationship or whatever. You just know this thing affects me. So all I can say is, like, if I'm in a relationship and I find you say something that like annoys me a little bit, then I'm gonna just say to you, look, that annoys me. I'm not gonna start going into where it came from. Listen, you know, Patrick used to do that to me, so here is why I feel like this. I'm just gonna say, listen, this is what I say this at. I was going to say at the start of every relationship, but I haven't been in that many. But I would say what I don't like, you know, listen, you know, I don't like people being late. Like, if you're going to pick me up on time, you know, those are the kind of things that like would trigger me. But I should be aware enough and mature enough to just tell you what it is without you, you know, having to figure it out.
I hear you. So you don't like people come late?
No, I don't like lateness. But see, I am a late person, so this is the conundrum. I'm always late, but I don't like waiting on other people. So I'm like, I show up a little bit, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes late, but you have to be there on time. I need to know you're there beforehand, waiting for me.
Oh,
I know it's terrible.
They know me for as well. I don't like being late.
You see, especially relationships. Yeah, the person that can piss you off the most, is your missus, bro.
Oh yeah, because she knows everything.
You man can come late and I'm like, oh yeah, they're late, man. Oh, the boys are late. Man. See, the missus come late.
Oh no, bro, you're waiting outside the house.
I'm like, what?
10 minutes.
15
minutes.
Stuff to do.
I'm 20 minutes.
I'm coming now. What do you mean you're coming now? You've been coming for 15 minutes.
Whoa.
That sounds like me.